So, as you can tell by Miles' own words, just exactly how deeply the June 4th events in 1989 that happened at Tiananmen Square affected his life by saying that he was offered, office space for the Himalaya Embassy on both 63rd and 64th Street, but there was no question for him. He wanted the office space on 64th Street because of the power of numbers. 6 4, June 4th, 1989. It was embedded in his consciousness that he wanted to remember this date and use this date as his power in order to keep his fight going, in order to bring down the evils of the CCP, the evils of Wang Qishan, and the corruption that infiltrated everything that little Wang touched. PAG, HNA, everything. It starts talking about the incestuous relationship. We learn that Yao Yilin, who was one of the perpetrators of the June 4th, 1989 incident, is still deeply connected by family. We know that Yao Yinlin's son-in-law is Wang Qishan. We also know that his only son, Yao Mingwei, only had one son, and that son is Yao Qing. However, Yao Mingwei very publicly acknowledges an illegitimate child. This illegitimate child was born in Vietnam to a woman there, and then he abandoned the child. And it seems to me this happens a lot with these very, very powerful kleptocrats in China, particularly Wang Qishan, and we'll talk a moment about Zhou Lo, also an illegitimate child of a very, very powerful CCP affiliate. But Philip Roessler grew up, or was adopted by a German family out of Vietnam and taken to Germany, where he grew up to become the German vice chancellor. This is absolutely crazy, and we know that this Philip Roessler worked very, very closely with the German premier at the time. Unfortunately, drawing a blank. Probably come to me in a minute. But we can see the global web of control that China and the CCP was attempting to take over all the land. We also know that Philip Roessler, which Miles didn't talk about in this particular video, but Philip Roessler is also very deeply involved with the World Economic Foundation. You know, that same World Economic Foundation created by Klaus Schwab, who is very famous for saying, "You will own nothing and like it." This is the attitude of all these people. They want the plebes of the world to own nothing and the few rich of the world to own everything.